Hey there, Lee here from The Hidden Why. Happy Friday to you. Lovely day out there here where I am at least. Hope it is the same for you. We're getting into the weekend, so very exciting indeed. Everyone loves a good Friday, right? I want to share a quick story to you about friction, and it happens to us all, right? So the other day I woke up, I wasn't feeling quite 100%, and for that reason I didn't follow through with my morning routine, which is very unlike me. Generally, I stick to most of it every day, or if not parts of it every day. This particular day, I didn't do any of it, right? And I got through to the end of the day, and I look back on those days, and I call this friction, where it just seems like the day doesn't go in your favor, it doesn't go your way, and by the end of it, you just don't feel good about it. You know, you feel like you just haven't lived fully. And it was one of those days for me, and I share this story because I think a lot of us have those days. And I was just talking to a friend about this, and I think it's important to reflect back sometimes, because you have those really good days and you have those not so good days. So I think it's important to create a system in your life where you have a practice of reflection and reflect on those moments. I look back at those days, and the two biggest things that come to me were my values and my virtues. You know, what are your life values and what are your strengths? And if you look at those good days, generally it means you're living more into your values, you're living more congruently with your values, and you're living aligned with your virtues or strengths, as say. So those good days. And the bad days, it's likely because you have done the opposite or not enough of living into your values and strengths. So I think that's really important to reflect on. Now, we've talked about values on here before, and I guess if you have a level of self-awareness, you should know what your values are. But if you haven't really done the activity of value setting recently, I urge you to do it again. They're written on the wall behind me for myself, and it's important to just constantly remind yourself of your values, because I know that when you live aligned with your values, you feel better about life, you know. And I know when you live into your strengths, you feel better about your life, because the outcomes of your days are better. And the more you can do that daily, consistently, the better you'll feel about life in general. And that's where I really see us living more fully, with greater meaning and with more joy, being aligned with our values and strengths. So just a reminder that, you know, you're going to have those days. Reflect on those days. Think about those days. What didn't go well? Now, there's all these external reasons that we can find blame in, absolutely. But what I understand is that it's generally not an external situation or a matter here. It's internal. It's something that I'm not doing. It's this friction that I've created because I haven't lived congruently with my values and my strengths. So I wanted to share that story with you today, just as a reminder, just to let you know that we all go through those days. But again, if you can have this level of self-awareness and reflection, hopefully you can identify what to do better moving forward. And we have a choice, right? We have a choice on what to do. We have a choice every day on how to live aligned with our values and our strengths. And what I really love about this is that you don't need all the shiny cars and bling and this and that to live more fully, have more meaning, and find more joy, because we all have values and we all have strengths. And if we can live aligned with them, then we're going to live like that anyway. Have a great day ahead.